Alright, so in this video I'll show you how you could make packages sitting on Slackware Linux. So I'm taking an arbitrary example of it, so you could do the same with the other software too. Here in this instance I'm going to make a package out of latest Git offering, and the upstream version is 2.55, but I'm sitting on Slackware, which is having I believe I'm zoomed enough. Git version, you can see it's pretty stale, which come bundled with the distribution, which is 2.46. As a result, mind you, the Git is working perfectly fine whatever I require. This demonstration will show you how to build a package on Slackware. So I choose to build a latest version of Git package on Slackware, which is 2.55 in the upstream version, and I wrote a small script which will do the stuff. Okay, so to start with, um, let me go to my. I could have shown it here also. Um, let me so bin and so this is rudimentary stuff which I have written few years back. So uh, this script is simply pulling out the URL. This script takes two arguments, the upstream URL and the version, and it will go ahead and build the package, create a particular directory and build the package. It is as simple as that. Okay, so this script probably be upstream in one of my repositories in GitHub, GitLab or SourceHeart. Go ahead and find it out in those repositories. If it is not there, let me know so I can upload it. So this is a very ordinary, very ordinary rudimentary script just to make Slackware package. Okay, Slackware Linux specific package. So the root cause of building this package is to use the latest modern Git subcommands which are not working with the Git version has shipped with Slackware Linux, as I shown to you in the very beginning of the let me go to my terminal. So if I go here, I'm just in an arbitrary what I say arbitrary Git repo. If I write Git history, this modern command is not available, the kind of version I have in Slackware. So I have decided to build the latest Git offering, which is a version 2.55 from Upstream, and build a package in Slackware Linux. For that, I've shown you the script I have written, and this script takes two parameters, upstream URL and the version. So let me go ahead and because I did it before, So this is the command line look like. I'm calling my particular script what I have shown to you. Slack custom package create and install with the specific software URL from the upstream, okay, and it will take the version as a second argument. So if I press enter, so it will go ahead, bring down the software from upstream, and it will prompt me to enter a description. So if I write git latest, okay, this is a Slackware description file which you are supposed to modify to give information about the package you are trying to build. This is the mandatory part of building a Slackware package on Slackware Linux. Okay, this is the Slack disk file you can see on the bottom. Okay, so if I close it, it is going and building the stuff. You can see it is building version 2.55, which it has pulled from the upstream. So give it a little bit of time, so it will compile and build the package for you. It will keep your eye on. Don't skim the ruler on YouTube video, so you'll miss it. I want you to focus for how it is doing. So it's basically building from the pulled in tar archive from the upstream, and in the script I'm running, basically in the last step, once it has got two things. It stripped down the unnecessary stuff from the binary before installing, and the library uh, via the strip binary inside the script I'm running, and then it will going to simply use make package specific command, which will going to build the package from the builded stuff. I hope it will work properly, because last time I did, it done the trick for me. So I'm doing it live just to make sure that you get it. Okay. And the trouble is that I make short YouTube videos. Most of them are recorded at one go, no editing, nothing. It's all raw. You are seeing whatever things I'm doing. All my videos are like that. It's a one shot go. I use ffmpeg command line. I have few script which I made a video of. You can go back to the channel and find out those stuff I have explained in a particular video, that how I record YouTube videos. It's a rudimentary 3/4 script which are all calling ffmpeg command line version to create the videos, and I got few other absolute trivial script to on top of that, just to make things proper, noise cancellation and putting text on the video, all this stuff. Pretty rudimentary, pretty ordinary, which I have explained in detail in one of my video. You need to go back to the channel and find it out, that particular video, to understand how I do it. And the process haven't changed it in years. I've been doing the same thing from the very beginning. So nothing fancy. It's all very basic. because I never felt the necessity of doing something very extravagant or flashy or fluffy stuff. I'm just talking this much too because you should not get bored while seeing the things get building. Okay, I don't think it will take too much time. It also depends the what sort of beefy hardware you are sitting on. Mine is very ordinary laptop, so the hardware spec is quite ordinary. So if you're sitting on a very beefy hardware, it should be blink of your eyes. It should be very fast, and it should not take this long time. Anyway, I'm prepared to wait for the better outcome. I'm not in a hurry. So a lot of you are at this moment very tempting to slide the slider just to get to the bottom. So it is now builded. Now you can see from the output it is building the package for Slackware via make package, and once it is done, I'll show you how it has built. Once again, to remind you while you are at it, uh, the package I'm running to build this software automated way, it should be up in my GitHub, GitLab, or source repository. If you haven't find on those three repositories, do let me know so I can upstream this particular script if it is coming handy to somebody else. So I'm not going to override the existing Git comes bundled with Slackware, which is 2.46 as I shown to you in the very beginning of the video. I'm building separately on a separate place. So to access this particular new Git, you have to provide the path, or you have to include the path in your path. So it should not get clashed if you decided you should have a separate install of Git. Or if you decided to write over the existing one, you could do so very, very easily. It's just a matter of changing a flag. That's all. I refrain to do that. I'm just doing it for the demonstration purpose so you get it. Okay? The main purpose that you should get it very clearly what is going on. I'm sticking here on the output of building it so you see what is going on. Sometime you need to babysit the building to understand what is going on inside. So once you get the grasp of it, you could do much better. In fact, you could do better automation with it if you understand the nuances of building regarding anything, not just about this. Okay. See, it's verifying the package has built. Git latest what I have described in the Slack disk file. You should provide proper. So it is saying that it is installed. Okay. So you can see it's clearly I'm highlighting the package is installed, right? Uh, Ignore those stuff because this is, I think it's successfully built it. Okay. So Now I need to show you. You see, um, this is what I have just built. Okay, so this is what I have just built. This is the Greek latest one. Okay, now so if I go here, because I said I built it in a separate directory, not in the. So this Git is quite different than where I have in my Git. I'm mentioning this again and again. If I run user bin git and version, it will show you the actual system version. But here I am with the new Git, and if I see, there is a difference in the version. I have intentionally built uh, stuff so where it is uh, not impacted the already installed version. Okay, to give you some sort of demonstration, um, so if I call this, because I have, as I said, I'm repeating the same thing just to make sure you get it. Custom package, build user bin git, and who I'm just randomly checking. See, it is working, right? So the modern version uh, is working because I built the package on it. Okay, although the path is different, as I'm saying, I did not override the existing default git, which you could easily do that. I choose a different path to build it, uh, so I can show you the demonstration. Okay, so now if I wanted to use the modern version of Git with the modern sub command, so I use this particular path to use that particular Git version. Okay, so I have two Git version installed. You could easily have one. As I'm saying, I built it on a different directory. This is just for the demonstration how you could build a Slackware package sitting on Slackware Linux. So if you wanted to override all the existing bundle Git, you could easily override it with the latest package with simply install package -u option. That's one flag which will simply go ahead and override the existing, which I didn't do in this video. I'm just making sure that you get the build process and use it. As you can see, you can use the modern commands. I'm just showing you one. There might be other which was missing from the previous version. Okay, so here is the script again. It should be, I've already mentioned where you should look for it. If you didn't find it, and if you find this script will help you to get things done for you in a simple manner on Slackware if you are using Slackware Linux. Do let me know. These are the very, very ordinary rudimentary stuff. Okay, so you could do it by hand. I prefer not to, so I put it in a damn ordinary script and let it do the stuff as you saw, right? So I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.